This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. This is the home of the NC State Wolfpack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Sooners. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
They waste no time in getting the ball to their fleet-footed target. He delivers with a long score to open this game. That is just playing to your strengths and feeding your stars.
See if they can convert the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Caught to the right. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Kicking team out for the PAT drive.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass. It's Moran. Grab near the sticks. It's Evans. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Moran. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Barnett. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Moran. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it. The sure hands. It's Thomas. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100+ receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kurt. Let's check out the stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Trying to convert with a sneak. He's past the marker and still going. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down.
It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Important second down play coming up.
Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Scanning the field, it's Burks. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. They'll try a pass here. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Burks. Moves left out of the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running back grabs it on a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Moran. The receiver grabs it. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. And remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And this punt will back the offense up near the 5-yard line.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Dropping back, it's Burks. Makes a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looks like he's going to run it.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to throw, it's Moran. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Grab down the middle. It's Barnett. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. Excitement there on the final play of the first half. A great effort, but they get him down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The shotgun handoff here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Burks. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Again, thrown out of the RPO when it's complete. Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for this offense. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
28, Oklahoma, 14.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Moran. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now, you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackled there by the defense. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Burks. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Snags a quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they get the completion. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his 1st catch.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Moran. Catch made by the tight end. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it! The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He's got a man down the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Moran. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-in. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. No huddle here for the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Burks. On the move now. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Crowd trying to make a difference here on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.